Hello everyone, back to penology. In India, alternatives to imprisonment are available in three stages. This I have already discussed in last video, namely pre-trial stage, sentencing stage and post-sentencing stage, which contain all these types like bail, plea bargaining, compounding of offences, decriminalization of offences, diversion, special provision for juvenile justice. सेंटेंसिंग स्टेज में फाइन्स, अदर मॉनिटरी पनिशमेंट्स, एडमोनिशंस, एब्सोल्यूट डिस्चार्ज, कंडीशनल डिस्चार्ज, कॉम्पनसेशन, प्रोबेशन, कम्युनिटी बेस्ड सेंटेंस एंड पोस्ट सेंटेंसिंग स्टेज में परोल, पार्डन, फरलॉन्ग, रिमिशन और ओपन प्रिजन्स, ये सारे इंक्लूडेड हैं. टुडे इन दिस वीडियो वी आर गोइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड a bit in detail about each one of these headings. So first one is pre-trial stage, and in that also the very first one is bail. So what is bail? A frequently used measure of an alternative to pre-trial detention is bail. So it is a frequently used, बहुत ज़्यादा इस्तेमाल में किया जाता है ये, और ये pre-trial detention है, यानी ट्रायल होने से पहले जो डिटेंशन होता है, जो रोक होती है, रोक लगाई जाती है, उसको हम कहते हैं बेल. द राइट टू बेल इज़ एन इम्पॉर्टेंट राइट गिवन टू एन अक्यूज पर्सन अंडर द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. राइट टू स्पीडी ट्रायल इज़ अ फंडामेंटल राइट ऑफ प्रिजनर implicit in Article 21 of the Constitution of India. Section 167 of CRPC provides maximum limit of 90 or 60 days for keeping the arrested person in custody, both police and judicial custody put together, before filing charge sheet against him in the court, depending upon the length of imprisonment with which the offence is punishable, to prevent any mishandling of the prisoner. In 2006, a new section 436A was added in CRPC, providing that under trial prisoner, other than the one accused of an offence for which death has been prescribed as one of the punishments, has served a period of 1/2 of the maximum period of his imprisonment, then he should be released on a personal bond with or without sureties. It also provides that in no case will an under trial prisoner be detained beyond the maximum period of imprisonment for which he can be convicted. So therefore, in 2006, a new section 436A was added up in CRPC, provided that under trial prisoner, other than the one accused of an offence for which death has been prescribed and has served 1/2 of the maximum period of imprisonment, then he should be released on personal bond with or without sureties. It also provides that in no case the under trial prisoner be detained beyond the maximum period of imprisonment for which he is convicted. Section 4361 has also been amended to provide if person is accused of bailable offence and cannot furnish surety, then the court can release him on a personal bond without surety. तो ये सारी बातें क्लियर हो गई कि अगर बेलेबल ऑफेंस है और श्योरिटी नहीं हो पा रही है, नहीं दे पा रहा है व्यक्ति, तो उसको पर्सनल बॉन्ड पर विदाउट श्योरिटी के साथ आप रिलीज़ कर सकते हैं. अगर ऐसी कोई कन्विक्शन है जिसके लिए 1/2 से ज़्यादा पीरियड ऑफ इम्प्रिजनमेंट वो ऑलरेडी आदमी वहन कर चुका है, देन ही हैज़ टू बी रिलीज ऑन अ पर्सनल बॉन्ड विद और विदाउट श्योरिटीज़. और अगर अंडर ट्रायल प्रिजनर है तो उसको मैक्सिमम पीरियड ऑफ इम्प्रिजनमेंट से ज़्यादा तो आप अंदर रख ही नहीं सकते. देयर आफ्टर द सेकेंड point was plea bargaining. Plea bargaining system has been introduced by way of CRPC Amendment Act 2005, passed by the Parliament, and it has come into effect from July 2006. Section 265A to 265L of CRPC 1973 to allow plea bargaining under specific condition. Plea bargaining is applicable only in criminal cases where maximum punishment is up to 7 years. It is not applicable in cases against women and children. The third heading is compounding of offences. Under Section 320 of the Code of CRPC 1973, some minor offences punishable under IPC like small theft, house trespass, voluntary hurt, causing can be compounded with the permission of the court in the cases and without permission in some. तो किन्हीं ये छोटे मोटे जो अपराध होते हैं इसमें कभी कोर्ट की परमिशन से और कभी बिना उनकी परमिशन से भी कंपाउंडिंग की जा सकती है ऑफेंसेस की. दिस प्रोविजन प्रिवेंट्स द क्लॉगिंग ऑफ अंडर ट्रायल्स एंड डिले इन जस्टिस. तो इससे हमें न्याय मिलने में ज़्यादा डिले नहीं होता. समटाइम्स द ऑफेंस इज सो माइनर दैट दिस सिस्टम प्रूव्स वेरी हेल्पफुल. तो ये मुख्यतः बहुत जो छोटे मोटे अपराध होते हैं उसमें बड़ा ये सहायक होता है. कंपाउंडिंग ऑफ ऑफेंसेस. Decriminalization of offences is our fourth heading. IPC is very old and the imprisonment is generally provided in many offences as punishment in IPC. तो बहुत सारे अपराध ऐसे हैं जिसमें कि imprisonment का प्रावधान है. With the passage of time, many things have changed and it is high time that IPC was looked into closely and the continuation of such punishments of imprisonment in many of them or substituting them with other punishment like fine, community service, etc. This will save time and energy. More attention can be given to other issue. तो जब इस तरह का हम लोग प्रोविज़न करते हैं तो फिर हम जो और इम्पॉर्टेंट बातें हैं उस पर ज़्यादा ध्यान दे पाते हैं. Fifth one is diversion. Diversion involves removal of criminal justice process and redirection to community support service. These practices serve to avoid negative effects. One such diversion scheme for disposing of minor criminal cases at the local level outside the court is available in India in the form of village panchayats, which has been delegated certain powers in the matter pertaining to peace and tranquility in the village. Minor charges may be dropped and police caution may be taken. Now this was the pre-trial stage. Now second one was the sentencing stage. In this the first heading was fine and other monetary penalties. Fine and other monetary penalties are imposed for various minor offences on offenders at the pre-trial stage. It is expected this measure will lead to reduction of large percentage of pre-trial detention of under trials. Fines are economical in terms of both money and manpower and are also humane alternative as it inflicts minimum damage to the offender. However, fines cannot be used for poor offenders who cannot pay. Many times prisoners are committed to prison in default of payment of fine. It is for such cases that community service will be a better option than simple imprisonment. Second comes the admonition or absolute discharge or conditional discharge. Under section 360-361 of CRPC, an admonition is available for juvenile cases involving juvenile offenders, the first time offenders who commit an offence punishable with imprisonment for less than 2 years. The courts are empowered to release an offender after admonition in respect of certain specified offences. A conditional discharge means that offender is subject to the condition of not committing any further offences during the period fixed by courts. Third is compensation. Under section 357 to 359 of CRPC 1973, the courts may order offenders to pay such compensation as the court thinks reasonable for loss or injury caused to any person by the commission of offences. Fourth is probation. Probation is one of the outstanding non-custodial measures which is designed to work for early reformation, and re-socialization of criminals while they remain in the communities as ordinary citizens by subjecting them to certain conditions with which they must comply. Under the provision of Probation of Offenders Act 1958, these measures can be applied to offenders who have committed minor crimes for the first time. They can be released on probation with supervision of probation officers. Offenders may be released on probation without the supervision of probation officers on condition that they promise to conduct themselves well. In this act, there is also a restriction on imprisonment of offenders less than 21 years of age if they have not committed an offence punishable with life imprisonment. So this was the briefing of probation as accordance to the Probation of Offenders Act 1958. Fifth heading confirms with new forms of community-based sentence. So community-based sentences have yet to emerge an alternative to imprisonment in our country. हमारे यहाँ community based sentences का प्रावधान अभी है नहीं है, इसको डेवलप करना बाकी है. IPC 1860 has still not been revised. However, there has been certain new changes and developments in some specific laws. For instance, the state of Gujarat has introduced an amendment whereby community service scheme has been introduced as an alternative to imprisonment. The Gujarat government has made amendment in the Community Service of Offenders Act 1948. Similarly, Andhra Pradesh has come up with a draft of Andhra Pradesh Community Service Offenders Act 2003. The kind of community services are undertaking the care of an institution and its working that deals with providing care to old and disabled persons, environmental improvement, tree plantation, maintenance, construction and renovation of buildings like schools, hospitals, etc. तो गुजरात गवर्नमेंट और अब आंध्र प्रदेश गवर्नमेंट ने भी एक अमेंडमेंट किया है कि माइनर ऑफेंसेस के लिए जो लोग कन्विक्टेड हैं उनको इम्प्रिजन ना करके उनको समाज में जो यूज़फुल चीज़ें हैं उसको मेंटेनेंस, उसकी केयर टेकिंग के काम में लगाने का दंड दिया जाएगा. तो उसको दंड कहिए या फिर उसको एक डेवलपमेंट कार्य कहिए कि उनका पनिशमेंट भी हो जाए और समाज का उद्धार भी हो जाए. तो इस तारतम्य में ये डिज़ाइन किया गया है. द थर्ड स्टेज इज़ पोस्ट सेंटेंसिंग स्टेज. In India, different alternatives are available in variable spells in order to avoid institutionalization and to assist offender in their early reintegration into society. Measures include various forms of parole, furlough, remission, pardon work camps, open prisons, etc. Parole, I have already discussed in a video separately. A parole is a non-institutional treatment results in conditional release of the offender from the prison before termination of the sentence. It is a conditional suspension of sentence for a short duration in order to enable the prisoner to attend the personal problems like agricultural, harvesting, etc. या to attend the family personal emergent needs. तो बीच में छोड़ दिया जाता है कुछ समय के लिए जो कन्विक्टेड पर्सन है उसको, ताकि वो अपनी अन्य ज़रूरतों को देखभाल कर सके लाइक फैमिली, एग्रीकल्चर, एक्सेट्रा. देन कम्स अ पार्डन. सिंस ऑफेंसेस आर कमिटेड अगेंस्ट द स्टेट, द इंडियन लॉ डज नॉट परमिट victim to grant pardon. The power to grant pardon or executive clemency is vested with the head of the state, that is President of India, or the governor of the state. In addition to this, state governments can also commit sentences for all categories of prisoners in commemoration of certain special effects, that is shortening the period of imprisonment of convicted prisoners, thereby imprisoning the prison population, decreasing the prison population. So this was pardon. Now the next one is furlough. The dictionary meaning of furlough is leave of absence from prison granted prisoner. It is a temporary release mechanism in which the prisoner is released temporarily and serve their sentence outside the prison for a given period of time and return back to serve the remaining sentence. These includes work release and furlough or leave. In India, furlough is granted as a leave to a prisoner to visit his family. तो furlough क्या होता है? ये एक तरह की छुट्टी दी जाती है prisoner को कि वो अपने घर हो करके आ जाए, उसको visit कराए for a short period, थोड़े समय के लिए, which counts towards his sentence. After he undergoes certain period sentence, तो थोड़ा अपना कन्विक्शन बियर करने के बाद उसको थोड़े समय के लिए छुट्टी दी जाती है कि आप घर चले आइए, अपना लोगों से मिल आइए और फिर वापस आपको जेल आना पड़ेगा इम्प्रिजनमेंट की सज़ा को पूरी करने. द डिफरेंस बिटवीन पैरोल एंड फरलॉ इज़ दैट पैरोल इज़ अ सस्पेंशन सेंटेंस वाइल फरलॉ इज़ ट्रीटेड एज अ पार्ट ऑफ अ सेंटेंस. तो पैरोल और फरलॉ में यही फ़र्क है कि पैरोल जो है वो जो सज़ा है उसकी एक तरह से माफ़ी है, जबकि फरलॉ जो है वो सेंटेंस यानी सज़ा के का हिस्सा ही होता है. डिफरेंट स्टेट्स गिव फरलॉ फॉर गुड कंडक्ट टू प्रिजनर्स नॉट इन्वॉल्व इन हीनियस ऑफेंसेस. तो जब अच्छा व्यवहार करते हैं कैदी तो उनको फरलॉ की सुविधा दी जाती है. इट मस्ट बी नोटेड दैट अ पैरोल इज़ डिफरेंट फ्रॉम फरलॉ. वाइल पैरोल is granted to a prisoner detained for any offence irrespective of the duration of imprisonment. Then comes the remission of sentence as an incentive for good work and for keeping good behavior and contributing to prison discipline. Remission can be granted to prisoners by state government and head of the prison department or head of the jail. तो जब भी अच्छा काम करते हैं तो इंसेंटिव के रूप में रिमिशन दिया जाता है. इट कैन बी गिवन बाय स्टेट गवर्नमेंट या फिर हेड ऑफ द जेल और प्रिजन डिपार्टमेंट. 3 तरह के रिमिशन होते हैं, ऑर्डिनरी, स्पेशल और स्टेट गवर्नमेंट रिमिशन. तो साधारण रिमिशन होता है, स्पेशल होता है और दैट वन विच इज़ गिवन बाय द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट. द लास्ट पॉइंट टू बी कवर्ड इज ओपन प्रिजन. इट वुड बी अनजस्ट टू वे ऑल द प्रिजनर्स ऑन सिंगल स्केल. सभी प्रिजनर्स को एक ही तराजू में नहीं तोलना चाहिए, ये अनजस्ट होता है. All are not alike and all are not dangerous criminals and not even some of those who are convicted for the offenses. और कुछ तो ऐसे ही होते हैं जो बेचारे यूं ही कन्विक्ट हो जाते हैं, कुछ इतने डेंजरस नहीं होते, फंस जाते हैं. सभी का स्तर एक जैसा नहीं होता है, इसीलिए सभी को एक जैसी सज़ा सुनाना पूर्णतया गलत है. लाइफ हैज़ इट्स वे एंड समटाइम्स सर्कमस्टांसेस आउटप्ले द माइंड एंड ऑफेंसेस आर कमिटेड. तो कभी कभी जीवन में ऐसी घटनाएं घट जाती हैं कि दिमाग बस में नहीं रहता और ऑफेंस हो जाता है. देयरफॉर सच प्रिजनर्स नीड टू बी केयरफुली हैंडल्ड सो एज टू ब्रिंग देम बैक टू मेन स्ट्रीम. तो इस तरह के जो प्रिजनर्स होते हैं उनको बहुत केयरफुली हैंडल करना पड़ता है ताकि उनको हम समाज की मुख्य धारा से वापस जोड़ पाएँ. तो इसी तरह से ये ओपन प्रिजन सिस्टम बनाया गया है. सो open prison system have been present in some or other forms of India for a long time, and right now in India there are 26 open prisons. अभी 26 है ये संख्या. These prisons have no walls, no restrictions, and yet they are punished and made to repent for the wrongdoings. तो open prison में कोई दीवारें नहीं होती हैं, कोई क्षेत्र नहीं होता है, कोई restriction नहीं होता है, कोई रोकथाम नहीं होती, फिर भी आपको सज़ा मिलती है और आप उसको भुगत रहे होते हैं. सो दिस इज़ द रीज़न बिकॉज दिस इज़ डन मेनली क्योंकि हर व्यक्ति एक जैसा क्रिमिनल माइंडेड नहीं होता है और ये एक बड़ी सक्सेस है. अगर हम छोटे मोटे जो अपराध घटनाएं हो गई हैं और उनके क्रिमिनल्स को हम लोग क्रिमिनल ना कहें, कन्विक्टेड लोगों को हम लोग समाज की मुख्य धारा से बाद में जोड़ पाएँ और जबकि वे पश्चाताप कर चुके हैं. So this is the concept behind the old open prison system. So I hope this whole content is useful for you in understanding the alternatives to imprisonment available in India in all the 3 stages. So keep studying. Bye bye for now.